Hello and welcome back to Vlogmas Day 13. I'm Debbie.
I'm Darren.
And that's it, bud.
He's Irrigus Spartacus.
That
Yay.
was rather an unfortunate picture of him. Please blur out the nether regions. But if you ever wanted to know how you tell which Assyrian boy is and which Assyrian girl is, I think you now know. Right. So, now, I wouldn't say he had a nervous disposition, but
he hasn't.
He hasn't, no, at all.
No, that's his
Have
brother.
a walnut, darling.
That's the beige and fluffy one. He's beige and fluffy ones are on a nervous disposition.
I don't want to turn him round, peoples, because I'm worried it'll put him off. He's only really started in the short time, few months recently, hasn't he? What did I doing to you? Oh, you found another nut.
No, here we go.
Do you want to raise
Right,
him?
I know what you want. Hey, you want a calendar, don't you?
Ooh. Okay, now we're on the raisin.
Yep.
The hamster's version of wine.
Yeah.
Right, I've got it upside down.
You raising me up so I could climb a mountain.
Now you've chewed everything, licked everything, and made sure it's all yours, because nobody else is possibly going to want it now.
It's my table.
Yeah, he loves the table.
My table,
you?
my table, my table, my table.
Trying to work out where to go. Right, if you go back in your ball, mate, because you is a nutcase. I'll be honest. Yeah. I offered you my arm to help.
No, I want the nuts. All right, we shall. Yeah. Bye, mate. Yeah.
Right, so now he's back in his ball.
Yep.
Which he's okay with. He really loves that ball.
He does.
It's huge. We had to get a huge one. They're about the size of basketballs. Absolutely immense.
Huge ball.
Because he's such a long boy, and his sister needed one, so we got her one as well. They're trying to kill us, I tells you. Right, so I want number what? 13?
Yep.
No. Yes.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
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 I want number 13.
You do.
Right. Oh, by the way, people, earrings are in as promised. Now my doodahs have healed. Ignore any spots. I had an explosion again.
Yeah.
Do you know, you'd be surprised, but everybody said about how wonderful my complexion was when I was younger. I didn't have so much as a
blemish.
Hit the change and it all breaks out, and it sounds a lot more fun than it is. Oh.
Break out.
I didn't think he could fit these in these ones.
Right.
So I thought, right, well, it's just as well you got to see them then. Because
she's got some other ones.
Look, 12 days to go. And
we've got 12 days to go.
Matches the icing, so it must be true. I haven't written a single card. The problem is, we only tend to send them to family since the COVID thing. We
did it before that.
Yes,
we only sent them to family. We saw a program on dogs. I'm
not going to go into details.
Dog farming.
It was horrible.
And they had a bit on there which you could donate money to, and instead of giving cards to people, we donated £10 to them.
20 quid.
No, 20 quid to them.
Yeah.
And then what we do each year now is, instead of that, we'll have a different animal charity, and we'll donate 20 quid to that instead of sending cards out to everyone. Because only bits of cards that you need chucked anyway.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I hate about most charities is that they get so much money that's used for advertising, wages and things like that. And it's like, really? Oh, for heaven's sake, I cannot close that properly, so I've left the thing out.
Yep.
Right.
Leave it hanging out.
But no, I mean, honestly, because we were going, I mean, we get these beautiful cards. We still get cards, and we still send cards to the, like, my mother-in-law, immediate family, you know.
Yeah.
And
We still got an anniversary card up there, actually.
yeah, but it was really cute and had hamsters on it, so we
It
loved
does.
it. We like our hamster cards. We keep a lot of them. I only got rid of some
There you go.
recently.
It says
started dusting.
Hammy anniversary.
I thought the Christmas card. My mum was so disappointed in the size, but I think it's great because it's got both. It's got both breeds of hamster on it. Oh, it's brilliant.
Merry Christmas from Hamster and Gretel.
But you see, they'll be kept.
Oh, because the postman's one. Right.
Yeah, I'll post it as a card. They are really cute cupcakes.
Yeah.
They're so cute. Right, so.
Should go in nicely. You've just taken a pair out.
Yeah, I know. There was a bit of an argument going on with my ear and the earrings this morning. And it's like, Darren said to me, look, no problem whatsoever. And yet, we did them. Well, you've seen mine have been a bit erratic. Which I'm pleased I used the right word, because I usually say erotic instead of erratic.
We've got a hole you put something in.
To not encourage him. Naughty Darren.
Yeah, it's an erotic bit like that. Saw that yesterday. Yesterday that Anne Rice died. I did interview with a vampire and different erotic fiction ones.
Oh, I was going to say, I wondered where you were going with this.
No, she did ones, and I am Rolliskew and Risku or something.
I mean, Darren followed her, and she seemed like a lady with a great sense of fun.
She was 80, but
she adored her puffy cat. Yeah. She's got rag dolls, or she
had some rag dolls. I think she had about 5 or 6. I think different cats.
But lovely, really lovely. See, we do like pretty cats.
Yeah. And do.
Right. It's the Potter one.
It's the Potter one.
Right, so I am looking for number 13, be impressed.
Hey.
I remember.
Number 12.
There it is.
Yep, number 12.
Oh, is that what you were talking about?
Yeah, it's 12 on the clock.
I'll be honest with you, peeps, I thought he was trying to confuse me.
Yeah.
Why is it I always try and open the thin end first?
It was one with Dave Allen. They're trying to teach your kid, read the time. The first hand, you got the first hand's the hour hand.
Hey, you princess.
The third hand's the minute hand. The second hand's the minute hand, and the third hand's the second hand. Yeah. Oh, it looks like
It's a Hufflepuff bath bomb. Don't inhale too heavily, but it was a lovely. There was a lovely waft coming from it, but
no, it does not say that. It just says Harry Potter bath fizzer.
Yeah, I know, but we know the yellow ones are.
Cool.
I told you not to inhale too deep.
That's why I don't know if it is, because it seems to sparkle. It's iridescent.
Oh, it is.
Which is a big word for this time of the morning.
No. Oh, I don't know. It's a little bit parky. Can you imagine using that in my foot bath? And
yeah, Tootsie's like a mermaid.
I might have to save that from them wearing sandals just to see whether people notice. Mind you, I say that like I get out and wear them. Oh, how funny. Right.
Oh, they're after you.
I do love a man in police uniform. An army uniform as well.
Alright, there you go.
The firemen do nothing for me.
No.
It's funny, isn't it? It's
doesn't
one
like
of
the
those
big
things. And I say, no, they might have big hoses, but a policeman's truncheon's always hard.
That's right.
There you go, and that's as rude as I'm getting. Take of that of what you will.
Yep. It's the Harewick Advent Calendar. Woo!
Oh. I'm looking for number 13.
You are, yeah.
I found it. I must admit, this has been really fun. Unfortunately, none of these are 25 days, so it's like Christmas morning actually is going to be a bit. Oh, no advent calendars.
No.
Oh, that smells.
No,
like
anything to
green
do.
laundry.
Hey.
Not true. We're going to be recording a bit. I just don't know what yet.
What?
Winter Wonderland scent. Create an authentic winter wonderland in your home.
So my laptop's protesting. It seems to be getting slower and slower every day.
I know, it's almost groaning, isn't it?
It doesn't.
Really
it's not happy.
It's almost like it's going through the terrible twos,
That's not
which
bad,
it is going through the terrible twos. That is nice. It does.
He's going through terrible days. Actually, yeah, it's 2 years old. Yeah,
that's right. So it is. It's see, mine's 2, but mine doesn't get opened that much because I've got so many different hobbies.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Right, we have got Grace's cord.
Right. He always gives me both.
It took it.
and then he wants it back.
That's right.
Right, so remember this is our Christmas scent one. Ooh.
Oh, it's a 2-tone.
Ooh.
Is it pumpkin pecan pie?
Yes, definitely.
Pumpkin pecan and ginger snap biscuits with a hint of chocolate and vanilla.
Definitely. That is really nice.
We actually got the first one the first time ever, that then.
Yeah, but it's more Thanksgiving than Christmas. Do you know what I think?
Yeah.
Does anybody actually like pumpkin pie?
American ones probably will. We had a bit when we went on honeymoon, didn't we?
Yeah.
Because we weren't aware at the time, but part of the time we were out on honeymoon was Thanksgiving.
Oh, honestly,
that was the one when we went.
It was so clean over there.
That was the day when we went to the restaurant bit, and they were getting the kid to. The kid was only eating his chocolate chips out of his. The kid was just eating chocolate chips out of his pancakes.
Which was his dinner.
And a bit like that. And I said to him, I said, you can't just eat the chocolate chips, eat the pancake as well.
And then
that's got any nutritional value.
Yeah, but then it was sort of like, do you want maple syrup on it? And it was like, we were sat there and thinking, hey. But it was a brilliant restaurant, actually. Unfortunately, the Wyndham Hotel which we stayed at, I think it was Wyndham.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
There is still one in America, but it's not the one we stayed at. Has actually closed down.
Yeah, it's turned into a big shopping mall bit. Yeah.
Because we always thought, one day we'd go back.
Yeah.
It's a shame.
Mind you, it has been 16 years.
Yeah.
16 years. Oh, and yes, yesterday when I said my stereo, it's 21 years. It's not 21 years because things are older than what we think they are. Because it's 1990 wasn't 21 years ago. 1990 was 31 years ago, which is really depressing. But there you go.
Yes, but so many things are retro, including us.
Yeah, no, we're vintage.
Oh, we're vintage.
Yeah,
that's right. I always feel like a car.
We're past retro.
I don't remember going past it.
Nah.
Right.
I was thinking of a Simpsons episode with Grandpa. They said I used to be with it, and then they changed what it was. It happened to me, and it happened to you too. And it's right. It's yes.
Smells like feet. Must be gingerbread.
Yeah.
Or apple and cinnamon.
Oh no, apple and cinnamon. That is. I can smell the cinnamon.
It still smells more like feet to me.
No, I can smell the cinnamon.
If you wonder what this whole thing with feet is, I used to be very much involved when my brother played rugby. And believe me, that many boys playing rugby, you got the smell of feet when they removed their... What's it?
Right. Happy Xmas to you.
Ankle.
Happy Xmas to you. There's a skull on the Christmas tree. Happy Xmas to you.
And the reason I was that close to their feet in the first place was
so they couldn't undo their laces.
Yeah, the laces just get knotted up and covered in mud. At least I hope it was mud. And yeah, I'd have to help them remove it. It's like the opposite of Cinderella.
Yeah.
With a lot more mud. Oh, look, you naughty, naughty, naughty thing. Oh, you little blighter.
Oh, you little bugger. Oh, yes.
No, I said blighter. Oh, this is a toe turn.
A toto.
It's a toe turn. It's all about feet today, people.
It's all about a toe. I thought it was Toto. Mr. Rain's down in Africa.
I mean, that's really Christmassy looking.
Yeah, so it's the title. Killer Snowman.
That smells like a clean portaloo.
If on skin, wash with plenty of soap and water.
That does. That smells like a clean portaloo. It sounds really weird, but it isn't unpleasant. It's just like we used to do steam fairs with friends of ours. And
no, it's not. No, it's...
That's how they
That's
smell.
quite nice. No, that's that's got almond in it, or marzipan.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like marzipan. I love almonds, but no. I think it's because it takes.
It smells a bit like a cherry bakewell, actually.
So cherry bakewell smells like a portaloo.
Yeah.
No wonder I don't like them. I love fresh cherries, especially British fresh. Oh my god.
Right.
Right, what's next?
Next is a music one.
Right.
So it means
in that case,
we've got to clear this.
We've got to clear this because somebody's coming out.
They're coming out, whether they want to or not. La, da, 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 da.
You've got the bunny.
Yeah, and it's day 13, which means...
Daddy, you need to pass me some nuts. It's day 13.
No, it means day 13, which means it's the start of the other side.
Oh, it is, because that is I saw 3 sheep.
Right.
Right. Just going to show you quickly the best way to health track your hamster. If you want to look at their underbelly, whoop.
Yeah, drop them on the floor.
Get them to it also, we realised...
You can see their teeth as well.
Yeah, you can see their teeth. And it gets them used to you being around their mouth in case you need to have a look at their mouths. And bits like that.
Sod that, I want the stuff. Give me the food. Right. Give me the food.
Hang on, I will in a minute.
What we got today?
Frolic, Ween Hunt, Uberall. Okay, I murdered that.
It's a moider.
Go. Right, let's just finish giving her nuts.
Yeah, because
she's got a lovely belly. She's quite squirrel-like.
She's very
like
squirrel-like. Yeah,
squirrel.
She's even got the markings down the side.
She smells like cream of chicken soup, Heinz. Only the best variety for my little darling. And now she's, yeah. But yeah, as you can see, I mean, they're not. You can see their eyes. As I was saying, that might explain to you why, because they don't worry. You can feel around them and everything, and it just keeps them healthy. And I used to do the same thing with Mum's cat.
I didn't know with.
Now then, Miss Bonita,
yeah.
Are you going to go for a run?
Oh, I think she will go to bed with all that food.
Do you want to go to bed? She does like her breakfast in bed, I must admit.
Yeah, who doesn't? Right, clear that up and then we'll get ready for the Holmes.
The Abominable Snowman at Trafalgar Square.
Right.
Now, Darren got this one.
Oh, as far as I know, I have.
Well, that's true, to be fair.
It looks like I have.
But
it's when I want to read through it later on. I thought, I'll read through that later on. I thought, look at anything like that. And a bit to start off with, I was like, oh yeah, that's it. It wasn't in colour or anything like that. What it was a shoplifter. because as it came out, it said that Holmes was on his way from a boutique that had been robbed.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, he's a shoplifter. They're animal furs and bits like that he had, and clothes and bits that were hanging off. You had two limp arms, two limp legs hanging down. They were the arms from a sleeve bit that was hanging, and it was all bits there. Yeah, it was all, and the bits of paper on it were all
not receipts.
Price bits, price labels,
price tags.
Yeah.
No, he said he'd got it, and I thought, I know I keep saying I fell asleep, but to be perfectly honest, the biggest problem was I really struggled. We had our boosters yesterday, and so
we spent most of the day asleep.
We just slept.
Oh, you did.
I do go through stages of that, to be fair.
My knees ache now, but that's about it.
Yeah, the same. Stiff arm. I'd sooner have a stiff arm than not be able to breathe, so.
That's it, yeah. Right. What else have we got here?
Oh, yeah.
We've got Angela, not Clue, home. Mel May, Sherlock Holmes. I think either the person had the misfortune to be covered in hot fat and rolled about in anything to numb the pain, or they were already dressed in a costume and sticky stuff was thrown at them, caused them to pick up debris on the way. Poor old
Thinking
debris.
of tarring and feathering, isn't it?
Yeah. Either way, they were in pain and resisted arrest because they needed their skin to breathe. It was Mel May. Leanne Miller. We're back with Leanne. She's back. Yay!
No.
Woo! Missed ya. Good to see you're not dead.
He's terrible, isn't he?
She's got no clue on Sherlock Holmes, but it's always good to hear from you. That way we know, you're still around.
This is the thing. Because we've got our regulars, and you know who you are. We do worry ourselves.
And we've got Lisa from Beyond Authentic.
Love Lisa.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
She does tarot readings once a week on Sundays, along with other bits as well.
She is seriously, she's so much fun. She really is to watch.
I think the abominable snowman is a fur thief. The different furs are different coats or rugs, and the pieces of paper are labels and price tags. The skinny legs are the thief's own legs under all the fur. Yeah.
You were telepathicing with Darren. But no, I mean, when he said to me about it, I thought, of course it is. And it's one of those things you hear. So
but the thing is, most of the things before have been read.
The fact that it just seems like.
Yeah, so most of the bits read are in red or green.
That's right.
The clue bits, but this wasn't. This was just in there. It was just said that he'd come back from burglary at a boutique.
See, I was thinking a common for maybe if I mix around the letters I might get it. So I was going to have a go at that, but because Darren got there before, and to be honest, I could have had to work on it, and I would have done if it had been a proper code bit. But I reasoned that all the codes we've had before.
I guess that furrum was some sort of Latin bit.
Yeah, don't know.
But I don't know Latin.
We don't know Latin.
No.
Right, let's have a look at the solution and
see if
we're right. Right. The abominable snowman.
The abominable. Is he abominable, Debbie? He's abominable.
Snowman at Trafalgar Square solution. Furum. That's Latin. Holmes told his audience. Though criminalists like myself might also use the word fur thief. Is it human? Certainly. Not one who cares about law and order, as luck would have it. I've just come from the exclusive clothes shop where there was a robbery today. Of course, they had stocked a variety of furs for winter coats, hats and shawls. Our robber stole more than he could carry unnoticed. I deduce he attempted to disguise himself with the stolen goods as he fled. What makes you think so? all the different furs.
Mm.
He's wearing the skin of a brown beaver over his head and back, a jaguar skin around his chest and stomach and his hands. He is holding something that looks
Jaguar.
a lot like,
Oh,
yes,
leopard.
it's chinchilla. Crikey. I really hate real fur.
Chinchilla.
Unless it's...
You'd need a lot of chinchillas to make something.
It makes you feel ill, doesn't it? No, I think that fur is beautiful on the animal. And you can get faux fur. Those are all exceptionally expensive types of fur. The thief seems to have gone by the price tags, which he has no time to remove, and which I can quite clearly see from here. I can see quite clearly from here. What a load of humbug! Someone in the group shouted. Not at all. Look, they've relieved him of the bear skin at last. And what do we see? Not an abominable snowman, just an unkept London thief, of the type one might find 100-fold in the cheapest bars of the city, busy planning another robbery tour. Ladies and gentlemen, you will have to wait till Christmas to see the real marvel, I'm afraid. Thing is...
It sounded a bit famous five sort of where that was. Oh, he's got a beard, he looks like a rough sword.
I know, I love it. Oh dear. Yeah, love that. The one Darren will be reading today is Oh Christmas Tree.
Oh Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree. Oh Tenenbaum, oh Tenenbaum. Right. Oh Christmas tree. Would you prefer a Norman fir or a Norway spruce, Holmes? Dr. Watson asked, expertly examining 2 6-foot trees in front of him. However, before Holmes could demonstrate his lack of interest with a shrug, a Christmas tree salesman hurried over. He looked as white as a sheet. Gentlemen, we've got nothing to sell. Get your hands off my trees. Shocked, Watson let go of the one he'd been looking at. But I was just... I'm sorry, sir, you don't understand. These trees are riddled with vermin. Bark beetles. I can't think why. I know all the signs of bark beetle infestation. I always check the trees very carefully before I commit to purchase. I must have overlooked something, see? He pointed at the ground at the bottom of the trees, which was covered in a thin layer of sawdust. That's the first sign. I've looked under the bark of several trees, and there's no doubt about it. I don't know what I'm going to do. He wiped away the sweat from his brow. This will be the ruin of me. A total and utter disaster. I usually live off the money I earn selling Christmas trees in a run up to Christmas for the rest of the year. That is a hell of a lot of Christmas trees. Dr. Watson and Mr. Holmes exchanged surprised glances. I'm awfully sorry, Watson said, furtively wiping his hands on a handkerchief. What's that you're holding? Holmes asked suddenly. The salesman stared at the white piece of paper between his fingers as if he'd forgotten it was there. Oh, that! It was stuck under the door of my stall this morning. He showed the 2 men. Your best wishes to Lester Ray and Morella Tickle. Yours, an anagram. Ah, it's going to be one for Debbie.
I know.
Yeah.
I know, yeah.
Your best wishes to Lester Ray and Morella Tickle. Yours, anagram. I've no idea what it's about. My name is Wood. My sister's name is Spruce.
Oh, that's fantastic.
I don't know anyone called Anagram. Anagram. You just got that?
Jeez.
Anagram, indeed, I was muttered. I can't help you with the pest infestation, but I can give you a significant clue as to who might be behind this.
Right, well, it looks like Lollywings and my wish come true.
What?
You've got an anagram. We like the Cody ones. Right.
Yeah?
I've got a victory, which actually leads me to my question.
Yeah.
Now then, I want to know, do you have pets? If you do, what have you got? And here's the Christmas side to it. Do you buy them anything at Christmas? Do you put them in hats, jumpers? I want to know what you crazy cat or non-cat ladies do. And if it's not a fur baby, maybe you put your children in silly things.
You put your children through stuff.
You know, I want to know because I'm nosy. And yeah, also, secondary bit, if you can help us with this, I'll be grateful. Does anybody know where you can purchase really little Santa's hats?
We've got a Santa's hat.
No, I need a really little one for the hamsters and their Christmas photos, don't I? Yes. Yes, he agrees. So we're gonna cut this one quite.
That's for
sorry.
Yeah, we've got the answers.
Yes,
These ones.
Answers. Yes.
Ones people
We
gave.
had some good ones.
Yeah, got Angela's worst present was a toilet roll holder. The best thing she got,
that's brilliant. That is.
The two best ones she's got. One was from her childhood that her father gave her, a large Mickey Mouse teddy that was as big as her, and the other was from her husband, who gave her a beautiful sterling silver and pearl necklace, bracelet, and earring set. Oh, so Mum wrecking the place.
Right, so
we got Mel Mays. Her best present is a headphone she's listened to us on. And the worst present was an electric toothbrush. So she didn't need one, but she didn't want one for Christmas.
yeah, you know, I'm of the age actually where we'd get a new toothbrush in our stocking every year. Yeah.
We've got Leanne on it. Good to see that she's still around, because we missed her the last few days.
Stop burying our favourite regulars.
Worst present was a giant scarf, as it was taller and wider than her.
I'd like that.
But makes a fab blanket. Best present was a Pandora bracelet. And Lisa from Beyond Authentic. A favourite Christmas present from childhood was her first CD Walkman.
I could go with that.
Yeah. Her husband Rufus bought her a large silver locket and has a lock of his hair in it.
Oh.
That's another one, more recent. The worst present, 1 year as an adult, she didn't get anything. That was a tough year.
Yeah, our worst year was when we only really, we agreed to only spend £5 on each other. And that was pretty nonplussed when you woke up in the morning. I mean, we'd been inventive, but it was pretty
Yeah, we've been pretty inventive. Yeah, we bought nearly the same thing.
We did actually. This is the thing, you see. Now, last year we
bought something. I can't remember what it said on it.
A mask, and it was the same one.
Yeah, it was Death Eater mask box. The one you see beside Debbie in the unboxings.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's another one in the bedroom. There's Debbie's got on the side.
No, it's fine.
That she used to turn into a jewellery box.
That's right.
Because we both bought the same thing for each other. Not that we like the same things at all.
Oh yeah, this is it. It's really difficult though, because I try and stick to like the Death Eater side of things for Darren, and then he will cover everything Harry Potter for me, which is, I mean, I am really easy to buy for. I like so many things. I have so many hobbies, and yeah, and so. But no, we've had really good years, and you get some that, you know, but for the most part, as long as it's not Ferrero Rocher, I'm always really pleased. Happy. My mum actually went out of her way one year to find me one that was essentially Ferrero Rocher, because she thought I'd like it, but it wasn't Ferrero Rocher, so she thought I'd like it, if you see what I mean. And honestly, I mean, big ups to her, to be perfectly honest, how she found something that was essentially Ferrero Rocher without it being. But no, I'll say. But no. Anyway, guys, we're going to cut you off because I only get one weekly visit, you see.
Yeah.
People don't come up here very often because it's nasty stairs.
My mum wants to see the Hamsters.
Yeah, that's right.
we're a side. Yeah. But yeah.
You're washing your face, ready, are you? Are you prettifying yourself?
So, till next time, have a good one.
Bye. Be safe, be different, and be happy.